Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get right into this video. So for today's video, I'm starting off with these full cover nail tips from AliExpress, and I'm going to be putting these on using the Apres Dupe method. I'm just using some base coat gel from Makartt, and I'm putting a little bit inside the nail tip and then starting at the cuticle, pressing down towards the tip of my nail, and then once I see that the gel has spread evenly throughout the nail, I'm just going to cure in my nail light for 15 seconds. And then once I have all of these nails on, I'm just going to cure for another 60 seconds. Then this is the last nail. Going to final cure for 60 seconds, and then once I get all of these nails applied, I'm just going to take my hand file and file the free edge just to remove that little piece of plastic. And then I'm also going to file around the cuticle area just a little bit so that it looks a little bit more natural. And then after removing the dust, as you can see around the cuticle area, it looks a whole lot better. And then next, I'm going to take this gelish white gel polish. I'm going to be painting my nails 2 coats of this white, and I'm making sure that I clean up any areas around the cuticle area where I get it on my skin before I cure. And I'm just going to let you guys enjoy this process. And then after my first coat, I cured for 30 seconds, and then this is how my second coat looked. And then I also cured for another 30 seconds. And then next I got the Sweet Cravings 6 color watercolor marble nail kit. This is the only thing that I was able to get that I wanted from the Sweet Cravings kit because everything else is sold out. And this is how the packaging looks, and as you can see, the directions and the purple color spilled, so that was that on the box. And this is how it looks up close, and the consistency is very watery. This is such a pretty pink, and I'm going to be using these over all my nails. I'm just going to use different random colors, doing like different strokes until I get the coverage I want. And then once I get that coverage, I'm taking my brush dipped in some alcohol and just blending in the colors with each other. Those were the directions on the box, and then it didn't say that I needed to go over it again, but I felt like it was a little bit too light. Once I add the alcohol and kind of like blend those out, I'm going to go over it with another layer of these Watermarble inks, and then I'm going to allow that to dry and move on to the next nail. And then once my first nail was done, this is how it looks. So far I'm loving these, and it is my first time using these. The mistake I made was like to let them drip into my cuticle area. Although these are very easy to remove, once I finished my nails, I just took some paper towel with some rubbing alcohol and just wiped these off my hand. But it did get a little bit into my cuticle, and next time I use these, I know like not to have them that runny. And then once I did this third finger, I didn't show all of them because it was super repetitive. And these are how they are looking. Next, I have the nail foil decor kit. And this has some nail foil glue and some nail foils. It has some with the flowers. And then I also have one with the butterflies. I'm going to be using the one with the butterflies. These are super cute for the springtime. And then this nail foil glue is supposed to be like improved formula. It has the directions on the back so you can follow those. And these bottles are super cute. I'm loving how they have like the little square bottles compared to the round bottles. I know I said that in a video before, but yeah, these bottles are so cute. And then I'm going to be taking this nail foil glue and applying a good layer over my thumb, middle, and pinky finger, making sure that it evenly coats, getting every bit of the nail. And then for my index and ring finger, I'm going to like kind of do it like slant it down the nail how I'm doing here. I didn't show all of the nails because it's just the same thing, but once I did those, I cured them in the light for 2 minutes, and then I let them cool down for about 30 seconds so that it creates a tacky layer. And I cut some of the butterflies transfer foils, and I'm just pressing that into my nail. I'm making sure that I press those in good for about 30 to 40 seconds and start to easily peel it back. And if some doesn't come up, I'm just going to lay it back down and work that in a little bit more until I get that transfer I want. And I'm going to do this for all of the nails. This transfer glue worked very good for me. I can tell that something was upgraded, like compared to their old foil glue. I had so much problems with it, but this one, like, this is such a decent transfer. I really can tell the difference. I'm loving this glue, so if you guys want some good transfer glue, get this one from Makartt. And once I'm done doing that for all of the nails, this is how it looks. And I know it looks a bit crazy right now, so I'm going to try to fix those. I'm just taking this modelones matte top coat and painting an even layer over all the nails. And then I'm going to cure my nail light for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks matte. I feel like the marbles look better matte in the background. And next, I'm just taking some of this black gelish polish with my line brush, and I'm starting by outlining the cuticle area. And I'm not that good with like drawing lines because my lines be going so crazy, so I'm just making sure that I take my brush dipped in some alcohol and make sure that I clean that up before I cure. And I'm actually going to outline the entire nail, but instead of using my brush, I'm going to use my finger. This little tip that I figured out, I'm just dipping my finger inside the gel polish and just slowly rubbing my finger along the edges so that it gets that straight line. And I'm doing that until I cover the entire nail how I want. And then I'm going to move on to the next nail. And I feel like this is so much better because if I tried to do this with my brush, like my lines would have been everywhere. And plus this way it's easy to clean up. The gel polish won't dry to your fingers unless you cure it, and obviously you won't put that finger in the nail light to cure it. So you can just wipe it away. It's easy to clean. So I really do feel like this method will help people like me who can't like draw straight lines like that. So I do advise you to try this method. And for my index finger, and since I didn't put the butterflies over the entire nail, I'm just going to take that black gel polish and draw a line right above the butterflies going diagonal. And then once I do that, I'm just outlining the rest of the nail, and then I'm going to do this for all of my nails. And so once I done that, this is how it looks. But on my fingers with the diagonals, I decided to just go ahead and do the cuticle area. So that's how that looks now. I feel like it looks better. And then next I'm just going to add my cuticle oil and rub that in, and then I'm done with this nail set. And once I finished rubbing that cuticle oil in, these are how my nails turn out. I had this design in my head, although they didn't turn out exactly how I had planned. But yeah, these nails aren't too bad. I'm not sure how I feel about them though. They could be a little bit better. But yeah, this is how they turn out. I love these Watermarble inks from Makartt. I feel like these go good for the springtime, especially if you put these matte like I did. And as always, if you have made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.